What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. YG has just released his FTD Part 2. It was originally a remix. We saw him preview it with G-Eazy. They're both on tour right now. But now we have Macklemore added to it. So it's YG featuring G-Eazy and Macklemore. Right off the bat, I've seen people hating and saying, you know, this lineup looks stupid, it looks whack. But the intentions of the record is not to create like the best remix of all time. YG is just trying to continue to spread his message. And he could have got like a Schoolboy Q or maybe even a 50 Cent on the record. But he has similar fan bases to those two artists, so he wanted to get outside of his fan base. And that's where G-Eazy and Macklemore come in, because these are two artists who have vastly different fan bases than what a YG has. Like, I'm a fan of all three, but I don't know a lot of people that are. So this is where the record comes in. It's like when Macklemore did White Privilege 2, and a bunch of African Americans were talking about how, you know, Mac is not the person to be making these type of records, but the record wasn't for them. The record's not for us. It was for Macklemore's fan base, you know, the white people, to further understand everything that was going on at the time, and that's still going on. So that's how I look at the FDT Part 2. This is how I look at FDT Part 2. Because, like I said, the two have different fan bases. So this is the type of record that's going to get a lot of attention outside of YG's fan base. And for the most part, I don't think that the remix itself could be whack. I mean, look at it like this. G-Eazy and Macklemore have such an easy subject matter to work with. All you got to do is go in on Donald Trump. And there's a lot you can make fun of his hair. You could talk about his campaign, his ridiculous outlooks on everything. You could talk about his family. There was so much that, you know, both artists and YG, who has a new verse, could have tackled. You know, G-Eazy compares a Trump rally to Hitler in Berlin. He says that Trump was quick to make Orlando's tragedy one that was more about boosting his campaign than anything. You know, Macklemore says, in the most Macklemore way ever, this is something that, like, Macklemore would definitely say. He compares Trump to an orange starburst. Tell me that's not like the most Macklemore thing ever. It's actually a little corny, but, you know, that's kind of what Macklemore has done his whole career. It's kind of dropped these little corny lines here and there. But his overall verse was pretty good. He talks about how if Trump wins, his daughter's going to be half Canadian. They're going to, you know, move across the border. I think with this record, the thing that makes it good, in my opinion, is that everything they're saying is pretty much stuff that we're all thinking. And I'm not saying like Trump supporters are thinking this, but the song, the people that this is aimed at, you know, everybody's saying these type of things. You know, YG talks about how Trump's own people don't support him, and he uses the fact that G-Eazy and Macklemore are going against, and I'm sure there's many, many, many white people that don't support Donald Trump. You know, he's, like I said, they say what we're all thinking. He wants Obama to just get a third term. I've seen that on Twitter quite a bit, you know, because even if Donald Trump doesn't get elected, we still get Hillary Clinton, who in many people's eyes are viewed as, you know, just viewed as the lesser evil of the two out of this upcoming campaign. So YG's intention was not to make the greatest remix of all time, you know, not even one that you should be playing like years from now. I think it's a more in-the-moment remix just to kind of spread that message. You know, YG, his last album, Still Brazy, really raised the bar and helped him establish a voice in the community. You know, FDT, and then Police Get Away with Murder, and, you know, just all the different subject matter on the album. He really used his voice, and I really like that, and he's continuing to do that. I hope we see more FDT songs, remixes, part 3, part 4, whatever, because I'm sure a lot of rappers echo the sentiments that YG has said. You know, Nipsey on his verse, and then YG, or not YG, but G-Eazy and Macklemore. So overall, I think we should appreciate this remix for what it is. I'm not here to like critique it and say, you know, this line was whack, that line was whack. Appreciate the message. Appreciate that hip-hop is taking a stand against Donald Trump. And like I said, I hope YG continues to drop these remixes leading up to November, because we need them. We got to keep spreading that awareness. We can't let Trump win. And that's pretty much all I got to say about FDT Part 2, YG featuring G-Eazy and Macklemore. Listen to the song. I'll include the link in the description section. And then let me know what you think about the record itself. If you want to go overly analytical on it, be my guest. But me personally, I just wanted to highlight some of the stuff that's going on in the song, talk about who it's for, and just appreciate the record for what it is. Again, I'm probably not going to play this song anymore, but it's appreciated for what it is. And that's all I can say at the end of the day. So, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video, follow me on Twitter @SermonsDomain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.